Happy Friday. That's not right.
It's not Friday, it's Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. How do I never know what day of the week it is? I'm looking at thrift haul things. Happy Wednesday, fellow furniture dorks.
It's Wednesday, and it's Thrift Haul Wednesday, which is why we have these wonderful items here
They
today.
could totally do this without me. I am just useless. Anyway, I'm Teresa, if you give a crap. And I'm with Ray's Home Collection, and it is Happy Wednesday.
I'm Sue. I give a crap. I
Okay,
give a
good.
crap.
I don't know why. It is Thrift Haul Wednesday. Melissa is with her hubby for the next couple of days, doing a little drive-in.
She's got the little window on the screen,
But
so
she's
watching
us.
I'm gonna do a quick pullback and give you a view of
Yes.
all the items.
We wanted to see us first up close so you can see that we don't know what day of the week it is, and by
That's
we, I
right.
mean me. And now we're going to show you what.
There's no Fab Furniture Friday here.
Yes, that's
So we got, look, we got all this stuff.
all kinds of good stuff today.
We got
So,
mirrors and
yeah.
bubbly things. We found this cool chair, which needs a little work.
Yeah, Melissa mentioned that she's going to do a video on reupholstering that little beauty, so stay tuned for that. She's got some mirrors down there, some little tchotchke pieces, shelf sitters that we're going to just kind of pick a few items and batch paint to get them painted on the floor. Although Melissa, I'm sorry, pineapple guy.
Yeah, we're going crazy with that
I
one
need to
today.
make him blue. I need some color in my life after a week of chairs and gray. Worst case, we can just repaint them, but I think you'll be pleased. So that's that.
Melissa's gonna watch all the comments for us. Thumbs
Okay.
up.
Awesome, awesome.
I think we should be able to hear her if she were to talk.
I was gonna say I don't.
But I can't hear her, so it doesn't matter because I don't have any volume on here.
That's true. So there's a bunch of things here. Also, there's some pieces back here that she's thrifted that we're not going to do anything with, but just to kind of give you an idea. Black seems to be back in, so there's a nice cool clock back here. $8 paid for it. Sold that for $24.99. She got more of the silver to do the resin pours in.
Lots of silvers, always
Miss
silver.
Sue will always have Paris.
Always have Paris.
Or at least this little cute Eiffel Tower, which really has a neat little finish on it. So I'm just gonna keep him as is.
Cute, yeah.
Yep, $4, probably be $10. These were neat.
Yeah.
Like they're just, it's hard to see, I think, but it's like a blue-gray haze
There's
to these glass.
Yeah.
They're really cool. They were 99 cents each, $5 each.
Just a pressed glass vase, but they're
Yeah,
good.
like a bud vase. Yep. And then tell them about your cool little suitcase. Be careful because I don't think it's attached.
Attached. So we got another one of these because Melissa did such a wonderful job on hers and people are asking about it.
Right?
So.
And they're fun when you find those at a Goodwill.
And I like this one. It's got
Clean.
a tray. Everything's pretty clean inside.
Here too.
Anybody want to cash in?
Oh, I didn't look.
Oh, the keys in there.
Ah,
Sweet.
yay! It always. Oh, what's all that? Okay, that's
You know, so
all right. The
Okay.
key's awesome though. We're gonna put that right back in the pocket. Yeah, you don't find them like that very much. So
So,
Melissa will probably do like some transfers and paints and.
she'll make that one all pretty.
Although I
So
really
we're
love
saving
that
that
blue.
goodie for
There's also
also today.
again, I don't know why you deal with me. There's a big piece of artwork over here that she paid like $8 for. It's a beautiful frame.
Woo! That's us talking.
Oh, that is us. Wow, we are loud.
All right.
So yeah, so she's gonna do some things with that. So we're just gonna grab some items and
I'm just gonna say that
Oh, that's
this
cool.
piece here's got this red glazy color on it,
maybe.
and they've painted these colors before and they bleed. So yeah,
We're gonna wait maybe and
We're
do
gonna-
that with some primer later and paint
we're gonna
that.
do that one the right way.
Yeah, so,
Otherwise,
yeah, there's some neat stuff here. I love boxes and she's managed to find, and this thing is no freaking joke, dude. It's heavy. Nice
solid
big
box.
lid. I think she paid $6 for this. Yes.
A little acorn, which I gotta do some
Yep,
repairs.
that's pretty
'cause
cool.
That one's kind of cool because the top pops open.
Yep, I don't want to
It's
get crazy,
hinged.
but yeah. Use
Oh,
that.
the hinge needs some work. I'll have to fix that one.
That's no joke either. That's like a neat looking shelf sitter. Those are always cool to
So
paint.
these are the kind of items that you would keep in your library and
Uh-huh.
then you would use them to murder Professor Green.
Exactly. I'm telling you, this will do it too. More little containers like these. I mean, these are like usually $3, $4, $5, $6. Not really that big a deal, but you paint them up and bring them back to life.
This cute little piece.
He's so cute.
It's got some weird coloring on them and it's peeling. Just a little ceramic, but this is about what, $5 on that?
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost cute.
He's gonna highlight him up a little bit. You got your matching set of ceramic or what are they?
This is ceramic.
Okay. Okay, maybe fun.
This one's a little tilted, but I like this guy over here too.
I know that. I don't know if we should paint that at all.
This one?
Yeah, I mean, maybe just, I don't know, we'll see whatever you think. I mean, it's kind of neat. It looks like it's been super dark waxed over some light color. Like
It's reflecting from this way, actually.
I do too. So that's like $12.99 right there.
I like it.
Wooden trays with the handles, those are cool. Right now it's kind of an outdated design with some butterflies, which sounds terrible, but we should take that of the 80s, even though I refuse. But and these are great, like trays, especially for this time of year with the holidays. It's nice to have a bigger tray, maybe to put on top of your dinner table with pies, or you can take them and stack them in candles. And I know I can't think of the little pies now. Anyway, so we're gonna get painting and doing some batch painting here. I don't know what we're gonna pick. I'm gonna find out first. I want to
Get that pineapple done. I know you want to do something.
yes.
What color?
And what are we using today, product wise?
I've been picking out all the Dixie Belle paints today. I think it's 50. We got the navy blue. We got pure ocean. I thought maybe that's this combination.
I agree.
Shading on this little.
Sue's gonna do some text.
Mine color brown, which is really kind of a lighter brown, so that we can, because the base on this thing's all chipped up and
Yeah.
that's some weird paint. I don't know.
It's pink coming through there. Yeah, it's pretty wild. So
What else
anyway.
colors we got? We got some fluff, which is a good white. We got some buttercream, which is a nice soft white, and then we got drop cloth, which you saw us use on Monday. right?
Yeah, that's a great light color coverage. I mean, it really is. So we're doing a big table in here now in drop cloth. So stay tuned for that. All right, what paintbrush do you want? Do you mind if I grab this one, or do you want that one? Okay,
That one's
I'm
good.
getting in. I'm doing the blue pineapple because he's just cute.
And I don't really do like dry brush technique, so this will be new for me.
Yeah, very well. And you know what? As with dry brushing, you probably should have a chip brush.
I didn't bring any.
I know, and I'm looking to see if maybe there's one in here.
I don't
And
know.
there's not.
I'm not about to run across the building because now all of our products and supplies are over in her workspace. Apparently Teresa has this very organized workspace.
I'm so happy. I'll have to take y'all on a tour of the
We do
area
need to take a tour of that area.
because that is also going to be our classroom area when we get our classes set up.
You guys can see how wonderfully and impressive and organized it is.
It's wonderful. It just makes my heart happy. So that's where all the paint supplies are. So what we may need to do, we have some shelving beside us. Maybe just keep some essentials for our lives there. I'll have to.
I'll just have to stock a few in here. or something.
Yeah. So anyway,
It's all work in progress.
digging the blue already. Okay, so
blue's a
today
good
again,
one.
Wednesday we decided. So what's going on with
Nice.
everybody? We can't see comments, but Melissa's, oh, you can see me, got your phone there. Who do we have watching with us today?
Melissa.
Thanks, Melissa.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that right there so we can kind of see what's going on.
Alright.
This, I've only got it on the Facebook, so I don't have that one, which has both of
The
them.
YouTube on it
I
too.
can't see that. If
Okay.
I try and get that one on my phone, then we get the echo. And
Oh,
I really gotta get some headphones and put them on there.
they're coming. They're coming. So yeah, again, we're just gonna, this is a quick and simple way. I mean, this little guy isn't being batch painted. He's in a color scheme of his own, but when you get smalls like this, it's really a simple, quick thing and a quick flip to just kind of paint them all the same color, batch them out in 4 or 5 different pieces of the same color, and then you can stage them together, or rather merchandise them together. And it tends to make them appear as though they are a matching grouping, and it helps with selling them. And frankly, it's just a quick way to zhuzh up some smalls.
We like to use things up.
I do. I gotta get a shirt that doesn't fit me like a 9-year-old schoolboy and have Heather put my saying on it again. I guess I just can't wear that shirt. I love it, and I told her the size, but I apparently don't know what I'm talking about.
These days, you know, sizing is
I know.
apparently a matter of opinion and not an actual
It's a
fact.
suggested number. It's not the real deal. All right, so I am gonna try not to get blue all over my face here.
I'm just trying to blend as best as I
Look how
possibly
good you're
can.
doing, Miss Sue. That looks nice. Oh, I like that color too. What is that? This is Dixie Belle Yankee Blue. That's a
I like
nice
the Yankee
blue.
blue.
It's got hints of purple.
Does have a purplish hue to it.
Yeah, I like that.
Figure I'll slap some of this on there and maybe slap a little of that one on there and see what
Okay.
comes of it.
Exactly. It's just paint. All right, dude, settle down. All right, so getting this done, and I think Melissa may or may not be back on Friday. So if she's not, it is going to be Sue and I for
It'll
our
be us trying to figure it out.
Fab Furniture Friday. What's that?
So it'll be us trying to figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out. It's not like we don't have pieces to choose from. We'll make it happen.
We do have things to choose. If you guys have any ideas of what you would like to see painted
Yeah.
furniture-wise, believe me, we've probably got it here.
By all means, let us know. I'm sure we could just take a walk around and find it. I'm digging the purple or the blue pineapple. I just like a whimsical looking shelves that are like that. All right, so instead of drying this with the dryer, I'm just going to set it to the side and batch paint out some other pieces in the same color so that they can get done quickly. That lid is not all the way on.
I can pay attention to that.
Yes. All right, buddy, come over here. And like I've been doing all day, I'll just use myself as a towel to wipe off the paint. I don't know why I do that.
You know you've got a roll of paper towels within grasp.
I know.
I'm
not the brightest bulb in the box.
I even gave you, there's a tablecloth right there.
Yes,
You got a regular cloth over there.
It's just easier to do this. No, it isn't.
You like to wear it. That's what it is. You like to wear the paint.
I mean, I think technically now I don't own anything that doesn't have paint on it. Like literally my pajamas have paint on them.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I do. I have
Sleeping
nothing.
paint.
I do. I wake up in it, fall asleep in it. Gonna use buttercream, I think, for my batching because I feel like it'll be a nice contrast with the dark to distress and have some of this detail come through. So,
You can see some of that blue on there, kind of over that turquoisey color.
and Sue, if you want, I've got like barely any blue on this. Like if you wanted the dry brush with it, you might need to. If you want to, just let me know. All right, so what is up with everybody? What are your plans for the weekend? It's coming up. You ought to come on in and see us. We have a ton of new things. We've got some beautiful large size dining room table and chair sets. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna try dry brushing. So Rashonda says I'm gonna love it.
Yes, you're right. She is. And thank you for watching.
She's in Houston. That's where Melissa's headed to today.
That's where she's going. Do you know how far out they are? Driving in a car that long. More power to them.
That's just too long of a day.
Yeah, my body doesn't like that long in a car. Too old for that. Too old. And I suppose, a bottle of rum probably wouldn't hurt.
Bottle of rum never hurt.
I mean, as a passenger, obviously I wouldn't be driving, but let's make that clear. I'm not that girl.
That's why you stop over in New Orleans, you know?
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we're just, and actually Sue brought out the glazes today.
I love the glazes.
Yes.
I'm always gonna find a spot to try to put some glazes on there.
But if we're doing that, we do need to top coat first. So, because if you were to put a glaze, I know I might have to sneak over and get some. If you glaze and don't use a top coat first, it's a lot harder to move the glaze. Whereas if
it
you're,
doesn't slide around as much.
it sometimes will just kind of get into the paint and stay there and be done with it. Whereas a top coat gives you that nice little smooth movement to put, whether you use a wax or a glaze, it makes it easier to move it around. At least that's been my experience. All right, buddy, that looks good. Let's switch over and go for this. All right, so there's that if you want it.
I'm gonna try it.
All right, so this was $6. Like I said,
It's not dripping.
these usually sell for, this is a nice one too. This would probably sell for like $20. Because
Boxes are handy.
yeah, I love these. They're just, it's a nice way to hide your crap, but you can still set it out so nobody knows that all you're doing is displaying your crap. It's just hidden nicely away.
Look at lightly.
I like that. See?
Little highlights.
Look how cute. See, Sue, you're talented.
Look at that. Look at that. Mad skills.
Uh-huh. Mad skills. All right.
See, I can learn this stuff.
You knew it all along. You're like Jessica. You say you're not very talented, but look at you go. All right, so these are not taking that long. Hi, thanks for watching.
It's my cousin. She's up in New York.
Oh, what's it? Is it snowing there yet? I know Pennsylvania. It's
I won't even get started on that snowing.
I miss snow, except when I have to drive it, and then I realize I don't miss it.
I haven't seen snow in years.
Do you miss it?
I do. I miss it greatly.
Oh,
I don't even see that.
That turned out awesome.
A little bit of colors added on it and give it some.
Looks all refreshed.
That's just fun.
It's fun.
Why don't I do this more often?
I really don't know. I really don't know. I'm doing this upside down. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I try and do that a lot just because that way I'm not having to lift it while it's painted and move it. I'm just painting the parts that is the surface area that needs painted, and this just makes it easier and a little less messy. Not much though, because it is me. But
Let's see who wears the most paint today.
Get the
You've got a
gist.
head start.
I'm already leaf table and desk in paint wise, so.
Oops, I might have gone a little heavy on his nose, but you know he's a fish.
Oh, but he's cute. Very nicely done, this too.
He's a fish. Okay.
It's all right.
All right, I'm gonna do leave that for to dry, and then I'm gonna get the base with brown.
I was gonna say, we can do our first coats, and then I'll whip out the old hot gun if you want, and get them all painted up. What are you doing next?
Let's see.
Because I think
I gotta do some of, I guess, the whiting things over here. What do you got? You got buttercream.
I have buttercream.
Pretty. So what items do you think would match that one that I should be doing buttercream as well?
I mean, you could probably do this guy.
And yes, that is an addictive technique. I've got to get better at it. I know Melissa wants, well, I've been asking Melissa to teach me, but we've never been in the same room at the same time when I think.
Not long enough to do that, yeah.
I'll learn all that. I'll get it. I'll get
It's
it.
fun. And it's a matter of interpretation. I mean, everybody's dry brush technique is different. Do you want to paint this in that, or what do you
How
think?
about if I do this in the drop cloth?
That's perfect.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
That sounds like a plan, Miss Sue.
All right.
All right, got our first coat on this. I'm gonna put some on this one too, and then we'll start drying the stuff. I'm digging my pineapple. Oh, I might glaze my pineapple when it's all said and done. This thing is heavy. This thing is.
Probably terracotta in there.
Oh yeah. All right, and you'll notice that we really didn't do any prep work on
Is there a
these.
sticker on that one?
I didn't see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there is.
I have to roll right over that
I
one.
was gonna paint right over top of that. This guy is heavy metal. Ooh, heavy metal. Yep, this was $8. This one's probably like I don't know, 19 or 22.99. But these are just nice little, shelf sitters. They're good for, staging and merchandising in the store too. They just help things look pretty and give people an idea of how they can be pretty in their homes. All of these will be put on Shopify, so you are able to buy them either online at ravehomecollection.com or right here in the store. We are open
We're open now. Come on in.
today. Yep, we're open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday 11 to 4, and Sunday 10 to 6. So come on in and see us. You're obviously certainly welcome to practice social distancing. We have masks available.
Yes, I did bring them in today.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. Yeah, folks are still being respectful in that regard, so that's awesome. We appreciate that.
Really appreciate it. Yeah.
Yep. So, but yeah, so as far as this paint goes, we didn't really do anything to prep these pieces. We're just being leery about that one because it probably would bleed through, but
That's definitely gonna need a primer first. 'Cause
yeah,
otherwise it'll come out pink and.
which wasn't uncool, but it was just kind of unexpected. So yeah, just 2 coats of this and a top coat and Dixie Belle and done. So there's that. I obviously couldn't turn this piece
Such
up
a slow
now.
painter. I get too methodical about it.
You do. The
Have
first
a little
coat, I'm
working
telling you, the
frame.
first coat is the ugly coat. The second coat is the money shot. So once you got your first coat on, you're really just covering up spots.
And I've seen you guys do this enough times, I should know.
You were too busy looking underneath our pieces to see if there's a spot in
I look,
it.
that's right.
So By the way, is there any spots I missed? Oh, yep. See?
See, I
If
should
you
have been
were over
looking.
there, you could have seen that.
I'm training you to do it yourself.
I know.
See?
I'm not going to need you anymore, Sue. It makes me sad. All right, that guy's done. All right, I am going to whip out the old heat gun and just dry a couple of things. And obviously, we're not going to get to all these today, but they're definitely pieces that we can batch out pretty quick.
It's a lot of stuff. Yeah.
It is. That's going to say the same.
Yesterday.
Yeah, it looks like there was a good selection. Right.
The only bread box I could find was one of those plastic ones, and I'm like, no, I'm not bringing you that back.
No, I've seen those too. Yeah, I haven't seen any good wood ones in a while.
Scooped up?
I don't know. They're not by me.
We're scooping them.
If I see them, I grab them, but I haven't seen any lately. All right, let's start with our blue pumpkin.
I'm waiting for that Vincent, St.
St. Vincent de Paul.
Yeah, that one. We've got that one table that's missing its tabletop. It's that.
Oh, yeah.
It hasn't dropped enough yet.
No, I think they do it every 10 days or so, it seems like. And it's, well, I've gone in there before where, and it's usually they drop it 20%, I believe, each time they drop. And it's every certain amount of time. I've been in there where the next drop date was like 2 days away or 3 days away. And I've asked them if they would just come off 10% versus the 20, and they do. So, can't believe I'm telling you my secrets to my favorite thrift
I need
store.
to know these secrets so I can bring things back for you.
Oh, that's true.
See?
That is true. Oh, tell them about that cool table you got yesterday.
Oh, we did find a really cool table. It's shaped like a big surfboard. It's a coffee table.
It's exactly what it looked like to me.
I saw that thing and I'm like, oh, I gotta have that.
Yeah,
and apparently your son saw that and said, oh, I gotta have that.
Yeah, he loved it too. It does scream Miss Sue. It's like a mid-century looking.
It has got that mid-century look to it. I was really hoping it would be a mid-century, and then, well, it's not.
Yeah, but it's a great looking reproduction, and it's still in fabulous condition. All right, blue pineapple.
You normally do the insides of these things.
I don't usually paint the insides,
Well,
but if you're in, you're in. You're committed.
I am committed now. I will be committed one day.
And you and me both, girl. We'll be cellmates.
Well, that's a good question. Melissa, will you be doing any thrifting on your trip?
I would like to know that myself.
I think they're in a smaller rental car, not their big truck today.
If I was driving somewhere other than Florida, you best believe I'd be stopping somewhere.
I know, and then you come back with all kinds of good stuff. It sounds like crazy.
I have 2 awesome wall pieces in the back of my van that I got last weekend. They're like probably 3 foot by 2 foot, and they're like intricate wall archway things that are going to look awesome painted. I paid, well, they were $24.99 for the set, which I thought was a fantastic price. But they were half off of that.
Oh, wow.
And these you could sell these
Even
for
more
probably
fantastic price.
$50 a piece. Like, they're super awesome. So I just haven't brought them into my house yet to get them painted because I've got other furniture in there.
She actually said she's going to do that tomorrow.
What, thrifting? Yay!
Get some Texas finds.
Yeah, I've never been to Texas. I'm curious. I wonder if everything is bigger in Texas, including thrift stores and estate sales and Goodwills. I gotta figure out another place to go. I'm trying to find some new places.
They're hard to find. I don't know why that is.
I mean, when I went to St. Mary's, that was cool, in Georgia.
Yeah.
But what I was going for versus what, I mean, there was really 2 places to thrift, and the rest were antique stores, which were gorgeous and beautiful pieces and nice prices. But for what I was doing, which was to try and buy super cheap and flip, I just didn't really see anything that I.
You know what we need to do? Well, I'll tell you what we need to do.
What?
Renegers has a once a month down in Ocala, one of those antique swap meet dealy bob going on. Every month they do that. And it's one of
Really?
those things I've always wanted to go do.
Okay,
We need to go do that.
let's do it. I'm in.
You take a trip down there,
How far is Ocala from here?
maybe 2 hours.
Okay,
Maybe not even that far.
I can handle that. I just need a good place to be picking furniture. It's kind of slim pickings right now.
Now it gets a little crazy.
Yeah.
What I need is our flippers who get like houses full of furniture to let us know what they got that
Yes.
stuff.
Or you could be digging in your staging warehouse neighbor's dumpster.
I swear one day I was gonna follow the the joke removal people. I see all this furniture in the back of their truck and it's like, dudes.
Every time I see somebody like on I-10 or something with a truck full of furniture, I don't know why I feel like it should be mine. I always like look at them and I try and make eye contact, like, pull over, you want a deal? You want to, but no, it's probably because they were just like us and just got the stuff for a good deal. Okay, Sue,
Everybody's always willing to say, oh, pink on that one.
isn't that bizarre?
Oh, goodness.
We've got a bleeder.
What is it with these pinks?
I don't know. That's a very weird piece to have a pink bleed through, but
That
it's all good in the
wasn't
hood.
expecting it on that one.
Now I'm going to make sure I'm really seeing that. Yep, I'm really seeing that.
Oh, no, you're really seeing it.
Okay. Ooh, that is exactly what happened to that other piece. Look at that. That's wild. Okay, well, that's only the first coat. So we're going to let that sit and do its little thing while I start a second coat on my pineapple.
Let its little chemicals do its thing.
That's just wild. Okay, you know what I'm going to do on this pineapple? What's happening?
What's happening? Oh,
Yep.
Here you go.
Yep. Where's your brush that you used for this? Or
This
is it just
one.
that one? All right. All right,
I
I'm
used
gonna
it so lightly, I figured it wouldn't make a difference.
All right, then I'm gonna do that with this. Dry brushing the whole, I'm gonna do a thicker dry brush than I normally would. I mean, a dry brush would be barely any paint on your brush, wipe most of it off and just kind of go in spots. But I'm gonna be a little thick with
I
it.
can match my fish.
I think it would be cool staged together. I love the colors of those. Ooh,
Look at us. We're picking and pulling pieces together.
we're so cool, Sue. We are too cool for
I
school.
learned a skill I never thought I could learn.
At least you know what day of the damn week it is. So. Thanks for being my backup there.
It's important to know.
I mean, it is. It really is. So, again, just, what did I say this was? Yankee Blue. Yeah, I don't know if we discussed all of the colors we're using today. So this is the Yankee Blue. Pure Ocean is Pineapple Dude. Heather's Very Loud.
There's always loud.
Buttercream, Pine Cone, and Drop Cloth. All Dixie Belle. Hey, sorry, I just had to breathe and
You forget how to talk.
stare at you longingly.
Look, she's forgetting. Just leave her alone.
Yeah, this age thing really is starting to suck eggs. Just saying. All right, so I'm doing a little dry brush and I'm covering up kind of spots that really didn't catch paint the first time, but it's okay because it's highlighting. I don't know if y'all can see kind of
See
how
how
that's
lovely that
looking. We'll do a drive-by here in a minute. Once Sue hits every single solitary piece of her vase there perfectly,
Well, you know,
because that's Miss Sue.
just gotta do it the right way.
I know. You're very neat.
The right way and my way. My way is the right way, right? Right.
Wrong.
All right,
What? All right, what you need, girl? Hunkin'?
I think so, please.
All right,
Yes.
I'm gonna come behind
I'm
here.
afraid I'm attached to my light over there.
Well, let's see. Easy peasy. Can you give enough space where you can?
I think I'm doing good. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No problem. Oh, do you want some power? Wait, I just
Oh, no,
did
this thing's just damn quiet.
It's super quiet.
Damn!
Super quiet. It's not just quiet, it's
It's like the librarian.
super quiet. Yeah. Hush now. All right, pineapple. I might have was a little heavy. This girl cannot speak. I don't know. Is that even on?
J-Dog, yeah, J-Dog. That's why I need to follow those people.
J-Dog?
The J-Dog, they do the removal of the junk. They clean out the houses
Oh.
or whatever.
Okay. Well, we need
I
to
don't know what
stalk
they do with
them.
all that stuff.
Let's stalk them and find out.
You know, there's a place on Blanding that's a moving company, and then they've got the front store where they get like all the leftover pieces that people don't want after
Alright.
they move,
Yeah.
and they sell furniture there. I've been meaning to go in there and see if their prices are any good.
Ooh.
So I'll let
You know where I'd like to go too, and I keep seeing her pop up on Facebook, and her prices are almost retail, but some of them are still low enough that you could buy from there, I feel like, and make a little bit of money. Is that Kelly's Furniture Warehouse? I see her on Facebook, and I think I passed her place one time before.
You know those big giant hutches, the counters, the pharmacy counters downstairs?
Yeah.
That's where we got those.
Really?
Yeah.
So is it a big place?
It's huge.
Okay.
They buy a lot of auction stuff. So
Okay.
they get a lot of auction stuff.
How's her pricing? Is it like
And
a bank? Is it more
They'll
retail?
definitely work with you.
Okay.
So they're just wheelers and dealers.
Okay. I mean, aren't we all? You know. Okay. I'm kind of in love with this pineapple. Let me put my glasses on to be sure I am, and it's not just an optical illusion. Okay, where it's a little bit of an optical illusion. Let me finish him up here. But then I'll love him.
What is it? What are they going on about? Round Top is in full swing right now. Nice experience if you've never done Round Top.
What is Round Top? What are these things?
Is that like a swap meet out there in Houston?
Oh, you know what? If I have to leave this stage, go and do some thrifting,
You might have to.
I'll do it. I will. Shoot, in Colorado when we went, I shipped stuff back. I bought a suitcase there so I could check a bag back with all my stuff in it. I'm not against that. And frankly, it was cheaper than shipping it back because I didn't look into shipping.
That's true. It's like what, $25 for an extra
25
bag?
bucks for a bag.
As long as you keep it light enough.
Yep, and it was right under. Oh, I made sure of that. All right.
Oh, I like
Isn't
that.
he cool? I don't know what you can see. There he is. Just nice and distressed. He'll look really cute with little fish guy over there. All right, I'm gonna set him here. So I don't know why it's a him, but anyway. Let me look over here and see our view.
You've been raised to the bluest boy, right?
Oh, that's cute, right?
You look all right?
Looks very adorable. Let's push him that way. Okay. So let me put the second coat on pink thing over here and see if that's gonna do it. That's pretty funny though. Not
Turn up the heat on
really
this little
retarded. Yeah, it's like you can't hear a thing.
So quiet.
Let's go for coat number 2, which, like I said, is usually the money shot. It's just really good coverage, but let's.
I have an empty trunk and I'm not afraid to fill it.
Right on, girl, right on. That's what I'm saying. That's why I bought a van. I mean, I had a truck, and I mean, it actually more or less turned into a hunk of crap, but I got a truck so that I could haul furniture. And
Somebody on one of the Facebook pages for chalk painters was asking what kind of vehicle to buy. Absolutely told them.
totally.
Town and country.
Town and country van. Oh my God, it's got the 3-row seating. I don't ever keep that seating up. It is flat in the back. I have fit 3.
Automatic, you press a button, it all goes down to that, pulling the chairs
And
out.
it's literally a white van. Like, I get made fun of all the time, but you know what? This white van has picked up a certain husband whose car didn't run. I have gotten 3 pieces of furniture, like a lingerie chest, a big long dresser, and a tall chest of drawers in one trip. I will never not drive a van again. It's fantastic. I love it. I don't even miss my truck. Because also, if it's raining, you can haul stuff.
Miles and miles of flea market thrifting. Oh, that's the place out in Houston. Oh,
You know where I want to
I
go?
need to go something like that.
I don't know where it is or when it is. I just know that it is. It's the
Yard
the
sale, or
miles and
garage
miles
sale,
of yard sale, like 80 miles of yard sales
all
or
the way
something.
down like across America.
Yes, I want that. I want that in my life. I want that. So hook me up, people. When is that? What is that
That's
called?
usually this time of the year.
Oh, well, I'm missing it. I need some time off.
Well, you know, given what's going on in the world, I don't know if we're having that.
That's true. God, for 2 seconds there, I actually forgot about COVID. Imagine that.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of is. Oh, and I'm getting married too, so I guess I can't do yard sale. Fine, I'll just get married.
That'll be the honeymoon.
I'll do a yard sale after that, yeah.
Oh, honeymoon at the thrift market.
I wonder if he'd go for that. I'll have to ask him. I mean, it's either that or hockey. If I can
Like I
involve
said,
hockey
if you could,
somehow.
if you could evolve, but do a flea market somewhere in a hockey state,
Yes. Oh, that's true, Sue.
then you
Good
can find
thinking.
antique hockey sticks and whatever.
That is great thinking. Or even like the ice skates, the old-fashioned ice skates.
Yeah,
You are onto something. All
I'm
right.
trying to get you both your interests covered.
That's awesome.
Makes for a long and happy marriage.
It does. That's a great idea. I gotta look into that.
And he can deal with antique sports memorabilia.
Which I'm okay with that. I'd be fine with that. He can put all that in his little office. I'd never have to see it. All right, we're gonna see if this doesn't stay pink. I feel like it's probably gonna take a few coats on this, but it's wild how things.
From the inside out, it's
Yeah.
gonna be doing its own thing.
And that's a piece that I wouldn't have expected that to happen to. And again, this is kind of boring, kind of blah, but they're neutral colors and they're batched together and you merchandise them together. And people, I mean, it's just, they're easy things to match with folks decor. So it's the quickest way to zhuzh up and flip some really simple smalls. So
You get those people moving into new homes that have the built-in
yeah,
floor to ceiling bookshelves
shelving,
and stuff, and it's like, what do I put up there?
they need some
There you go.
fillers. Exactly, that's exactly what these are for.
Little pretties to fill up your little spots that need it.
Yep, I like it. All right, I'm already seeing paint coming through there again, I think, but that's all right.
That's where the glaze is coming in.
We're gonna cover that up. You'll never see a thing. All right, let's get over
Little
here.
antique glaze on there.
Is that your second coat? Look how beautiful that covers.
So it's coming real nice.
Yeah, this I love a second coat. It really just fills in nice. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of new things on the floor. We've got seasonal decor, for the holidays. We've got beautiful furniture pieces, table and chair sets. We've got desks. We've got.
Ooh, the junk gypsies are around top as well.
Wait, why
I
am I
haven't seen a
working?
junk
Why am I
gypsy in forever.
jerking? I want that. I want that. I've said this before. I feel like my dream job would be like hanging out with the dudes from American Pickers.
Exactly.
How
my God.
fun is it? They get to travel and they get to pick.
You get to see
Junk.
the country and meet all the kind of wonderful people that like to collect the crap that you like to
And
collect.
then they have a store that they can sell it in. And if they like stuff for themselves, they can keep it. They get to try all kinds of different food, see scenery, meet
I
people.
love the cars that they're always finding.
I know.
Holy cow.
I like how that one guy likes the bicycles and motorcycles. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's like, that's pretty close to a dream job, I would say.
That's one of those you gotta build it yourself, dude.
That's true. You are right. Oh, I totally mucked that up.
Now, we did have, over at Linen, one of the customers that would come in and also consign was on that show.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know
he was
that.
on American Pickers. Apparently, he inherited the property from like an uncle
Okay. Here in Florida?
here in
Lived
Florida.
Okay.
He's just south of us, probably Keystone Heights, I
Okay.
think. And
That's
And-
awesome.
he would come in and see what kind of things would sell. And John was supposed to make arrangements for us to go out there, and that never happened. I'm kind of disappointed in that.
Oh, that would have been cool.
But apparently, he got stuck with all of his uncle's collections.
Sometimes getting stuck like that isn't so terrible, in my
That's what
opinion.
a stuck I want to be.
Yeah, I'd be all right with that. Well, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
I like junk. I can't help it. I
And
like junk.
you know what? I like digging through it too. Like that's fun for me. If it's right there in my face, I mean, it's not like I won't go, oh, hallelujah, but I like the thrill of the hunt.
It's all about the hunt.
Yeah, I agree.
It fills that little natural need to find something.
Exactly. I dig it.
And then to bring it back and make it something extra beautiful. That's just a bonus.
I mean, and I like money, so
Well,
it's
money's good.
nice that you can take things inexpensive and
I'll
flip
work
them.
for food.
Yeah. Yes, you will, Sue. Oh, can I just get paint on my face up here?
There's a slight dot. A little tiny one.
I give up. I just give up. That is it. I gotta keep whenever I get a wedding dress away from paint. Because what I should get is a white dress and paint splatter in all different colors.
Exactly.
Actually, it'd be kind of really cool. All right.
Something in a nice white linen that would paint up nicely.
Yes. Ooh. Oh, don't threaten me with a good time. That might be fun. All right. Do we have
And you will
any?
sell them in the store.
Right?
Here we go. Custom dresses.
Custom one-time use. Do we have people talking? I don't even know. I see something from Rave Home Collection.
Well, they're going
That's
back and
Melissa
forth
Lou.
about the Great American Thrift. Batch painting is great for the average homeowner too. You can paint a bunch at night while watching TV.
That sounds like a Melissa Lou Who comment. And it's true too. It's a nice,
Very true.
it's just a time to, pass the time.
Doesn't use a whole lot of brain skills when you're doing the batch painting.
No, because it's just one color. You
It's
don't
the
have to
side
think
tables
about it.
that cause me a lot of strain.
Yes, your side tables cause me a lot of strain, Miss Sue. But we did a really nice job on that last batch, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
They are on the floor, the ones that you saw Sue and I do last Friday. They are on the floor, finished and for sale. They are on our website and also obviously here for you to see. They turned out adorable.
They are fabulous.
And I hope they are the way you envisioned them.
They are perfect.
Yeah, they looked, and they're solid too. They're really nice. They're good sturdy tables, nice storage. All right, I got pink coming through there again, you little stinker. But I'm gonna get the hot gun and start drying my second coat just a little bit because I'm gonna try and distress some of this. So I don't want it to get so dried on there that I'll need a jackhammer to distress it. And again, we're just doing a couple of these things today. There'll be other things that we'll paint. The tray will be easy. These little trinket containers over here will be easy. When Miss Sue fixes this little hinge, that'll be easy to do. So not that bad. See this pink? Isn't that weird? Remember that one candlestick that we painted and it ended up having paint come through? You see it? That's 2 coats.
What?
I know, isn't that weird?
That just doesn't want to go away.
No, it wants to be pink. Well, I better watch it or it's gonna be pink. I'm gonna let it stay pink. I'll do it. Threaten me, Heather.
All right.
Wow. I see you're taking over where Melissa left off.
Am I clicking it?
Thanks.
See? I learned how to do it.
That's not that hard. Especially where I am, paint usually is not that far behind. All right. That's a little bit of drying. Just be careful when you pick that back up. I'm gonna give this a little flip.
Just try not to melt anything.
And wipe all the paint that's on my hands off. All right, so I'm just gonna wipe. I'll be able to sand all this back, and actually some of that's still wet. Because I'll just keep this top nice and clean whenever I'm ready to put this on the floor, but I'm just gonna try and do a little bit of distressing. And I have a little sponge pad with a 220 grit on the back. I believe these are our Dixie Bells. They were hiding underneath our little cabinet in the break room. I'm like, let's use them. So if you need one, there's one right there. And I got some water because I'm going to try and do some wet distressing. So you would just dip your sandpaper into your water, give it a little squeeze, say a little prayer.
My side tables, yes. My side tables are a lot of pain.
Yeah, but it's all right. We still love you and your side tables. And there we go. There's a little bit of distress.
No, I'm changing my vision on them. I will.
Are we talking about the ones in
the back? No.
Yeah. I'm afraid to touch them. Like, I just feel like you've got a vision for them. I was going to just paint them black and say, the heck with it.
You know what? I keep going over back and forth. Maybe I should just do that. Get them done.
But
Get them out of the way. Surprise you one morning.
I feel like
Then I look at them and I go, but I can fix that. I know what I see people do and I want to do that.
That's why I'm letting them be there, but not for much longer. I'm just saying.
I know.
But I feel like you've got a vision and I feel like you want it to come to fruition. So I am not going to stifle that vision, Miss Sue. I came close to stifling it like 7 times, but I decided I'm not going to do that. All right.
I suppose when you run out of things to paint.
Which she's so funny.
We really do need to do a tour of the whole back area.
Run out of things to paint. When you run out of air to breathe, that's basically what I just heard. There is always things to paint, and if there's not, you take the things that are painted that haven't sold, and you paint them again.
Paint them again.
That's what you call freshening things up.
Okay, put that over there.
And I'm trying to make this look.
To these.
You could glaze them if you want.
I don't even know.
Girl, it is your world.
It is my world. What do I
You
want?
know what
to
you
do?
could do?
What can I do? What can I do?
You could put a transfer on them.
Oh, come on now.
A little aggressive, possibly.
Transfer is going to require a top coat.
You need a top coat anyway if you're going to put glaze on. Just saying.
That's good too.
That is your call. I could run back there. Well, I could walk very fastly back there. And get your top coat if you want.
Stick over there.
I'm trying to make this look not just distressed, but like chippy. This,
Like that this one's got just lean to it. It's just,
yeah, yeah, it looks intentional. I'm going to show you this up close when I'm done. I've always said this. White is not my most fun color to paint, but I do love it distressed with dark through it. I just think it looks classy and coastal and just downright pretty.
try glaze, huh?
Who's saying that?
Melissa.
I knew it. Girl, I can go back and get top coat. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna get you a sponge to apply your, well, I'll get you a chip brush. Entertain the people. I'll be right back.
Dun, 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 dun.
Please don't dance.
No dancing?
No, don't do that.
No singing?
No, don't do that.
Well, what's entertaining? All right, so those ones scare me. I don't know what to do with those. That one's just beautiful as is. That one's definitely gonna need some top coats. Hers looks gorgeous. Got the little boxes down there. I don't know. I'm moving on to the brown. Get some of this pine cone. Interesting to see what this looks like. Haven't seen the pine cone yet. Oh, it does not peel off nicely. Oh,
Oh
bummer.
my God.
But
Miss Sue, can I just tell you how much I love my area back there? I knew right where to go. Everything is in perfect order. I'm so happy. Okay, so I got you. Wise Owl matte finish top coat. Okay, I got you a itchy nose. I got you a chip brush, or you can use a sponge. I got you a stick to mix the freaking top coat.
wow,
That's what I'm saying.
wow, you were on it.
I was on it because I knew where everything was. It makes my heart so happy. In case you haven't noticed, I'm sort of an organization freak. I never used to be this way. I mean, not that I was a slob, but I wasn't that anal, I guess is the word about it. We're definitely taking a tour. We're going to take a tour on Friday. Let's take a tour back there.
I think a tour would be good.
All right, let's do that. And you guys can see
Do
the
that
happiness.
tour. We could even do like a walk around the floor or something.
Yeah, that might actually be a nice idea. You know, and that's actually a really good idea. Melissa mentioned about doing walkthroughs on
The
floor.
The base is coming up.
Ooh, that's okay. It just adds to the authenticity of the chippy. Girl, that looks really good.
Bad, huh?
Not bad at all.
Not bad for a beginner.
Bad. All right. So I distressed the living crap out of this, but I'm doing it on purpose because I'm trying to pull back paint. Like I want it to look super run through the ringer.
Dark wax is always good. I like the idea of a dark wax too.
That always is. It is your world, Miss Sue.
The world is crumbling right before my eyes. What the hell? Come on, little fishy.
That's just authentic. It makes it look super aged. All right. So I'm just gonna wipe back some of this and I'll let this, I'm gonna dry this actually, and then I'll put a top coat on, and then I might throw some glaze on here.
Find some candy and hide it inside, so if anybody looks to buy it, they'll be getting a treat.
Getting a little extra. So this is kind of it, distressed. But I'm gonna do the lid, and then I'm going to top coat it after I dry it. Put some glaze on there and just zhuzh it up. This is so ridiculous. This is 2 coats. And this is one of those times where I say, you probably should have prepped first, but you just have no way of knowing. Like, can you see the pink?
This is why prep is always good.
And the fact that it's metal, I really should have known. Usually anything
yeah, that's
metal,
true.
it's gonna rust right through. Oh, well, it's all right. It's all good.
We like a good challenge.
Definitely a challenge.
I like this color brown better than the brown that was on there.
Yeah, we don't use a light brown very much. If we go browns, we usually do a dark.
That's definitely
I like
gives it
the
more of a pure look. You know, like that sun bleach. Bless you.
Excuse me. Whoa, that's dust. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I have to explain my sneeze. It's literally just dust. That's the world we're in.
No one's allowed to just sneeze anymore.
No, you gotta have your reasoning ready.
You've got allergies. I need a note from your doctor.
That's pretty much it. All right, this is not distressing as good because I think I dried up too much.
Now, what do I want to do?
What do you want to do?
I suppose I should just finish these guys off with something.
Yeah, that way we have pieces that are done and completely ready. Might as well. I mean, we're not, even if we don't finish a lot, at least we.
Put that right
I'll
there.
put this over here.
I'm going to need the chippies.
There's a chippy. Chippy. Here is, you want the hot, do you need a hot gun to dry or you think you're at a point where you're dry?
Hopefully dry.
All right, and you
I'll
are,
start with this one because I know that was the first one.
you
Dry.
are all mixed right there. You'll notice that there's plastic separating the lid from this. It's just easier to take the lid back off because if you don't clean your containers completely when you close them, they crust and dry
like
and
that
stick, and it's easy.
I like that idea.
Yep, I do that with Fusion too. It is a strong paint. All right, so let's give this some distress. There
I
we
swear, up
go.
until I learned how to crack the seal on those things, I was struggling.
Here's how I learned. I just get a screwdriver, a pair of scissors, or a hammer and just beat the tar out of it until it opens. But it's just easier if you don't have to work too much.
All right.
So you are top coating. All right.
I'm going to top coat and then we'll try glazing.
Try a little glaze. This will be fun.
Oh, now I'm clicking this stuff, so.
And that'll be, it'll make your glaze just move really nicely over that. So, because otherwise, like I said, your glaze could not, it would still move, but it would dry a lot quicker. And then once it's on there, it's not going anywhere. All right.
I definitely want it to work with me and not against me.
That's
so.
true. You show the
I will
paint who's
do-
boss.
I will do what it asks. If it wants just top coat first, then top coat it is.
So be it. Don't question the paint gods.
I always question the paint jobs when it comes to milk paint.
Well, you're just at the mercy of Miss Mustard Seed if you use milk paint.
She's her own boss.
She's gonna do what she wants. And I love it. All right, so that looks pretty cool. There's my lid.
Nice.
Wipe off all the excess.
I always like the way those turn out.
You know, anything with like deep ridge detail like this makes perfect candidates for distressing. And you know how much we all love distressing around here. Sue, Minnie, Melissa, and I
I do like the waxing.
the more the better. All right, so I am going to just use a brush to, do we use one of these already? Yeah, I'm gonna use a brush to do my top coat. Just be careful as to not pull the paint because you have a lot of high spots and low spots. Sponges are usually better for like flat surfaces, but as long as you're careful, you're good.
The glaze or dark wax on the pink one is definitely looking like a possibility.
Yeah, I don't think another, actually I probably could use one more
I think
coat.
that's what we did with when Tuskegee was here that day with the pink
Yeah,
one.
well, we used, I think we put Wise Owl like on top, the primer on top, and then painted a couple more coats. I mean, it took some doing. That looks nice, Sue. It looks so nice and neat. Okay, so this top coat dries really nicely. I almost used the General Finishes Flat Out Flat, but frankly, this was closer. It was right there, and it really, there's no preference or no, there's not one you have to use with the other. All of our products work
They all work
actively.
together.
All that crap works together. So You don't necessarily have to use a General Finishes top coat on a General Finishes paint. There probably are some exceptions to that, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. So that's a nice thing that you're able to use pretty much all the products with each other.
It's nice to be able to use anything with everything.
Yes, that's why we sell such a variety of things, because not everybody necessarily that paints is into one particular paint. I mean, I know personally I like to experiment, just learn different techniques and try different colors. I mean, some paints we have here pretty much are the exact same, you know, maybe the same chalk paint, maybe a little different consistency or whatever, but it's the variety of color and maybe a little bit of texture. Some of them are better for blending than others. I mean, you just have to come in and find that out. There's a whole plethora of different DIY products.
And some people's paint styles work better with some paints than they do with other
That
paints.
is true. Absolutely.
And it's like there are conversations about the blending of the paint colors.
Mhm.
You know, do you like the bungalow better than the Dixie Belle?
Yeah. I know that Melissa definitely prefers the bungalow for blending. It's just a really nice paint to blend with, you know, the chalk paint. It just seems like a thinner. And I love your fish. Now, you know, we have to name him. And by we, I mean you.
Fish naming.
Yes, fish. I mean, I get yelled at for names for animals.
It doesn't look like Mr. Limpet, but you know, everybody loves Mr. Limpet.
That's true.
If you're old like us, you love Mr. Limpet.
That is true. Doesn't look like him, but he could totally be him. All right. Just getting this top coat on.
Wet spots on here. Go away, little wet spots.
All right. And actually, I'm going to leave a little bit of this paint on the rim. I kind of like that. I sanded off all the lumpy, messy looking, but I like kind of the little bit that comes up over. So I'm just going to top coat on top of that. And that takes care of this. And I'll just dry these. And I'm actually going to try one more coat on that little pink nightmare. Let's see if I can get a little better coverage. And if I can't, I'm just going to
Heavy glaze.
well, then you know what? Let's do that. I'm going to top coat it so I can prep it for glaze. There, that'll show you. Thank you. That'll show you, buddy. Turn pink on me.
It seems to want to have a little pop of color, so by golly, give it
Oh,
a
it's
pop
going
of
to
color.
happen. That's what's going to happen. This might be fun. And oh my gosh, and you can make really any color glaze you want. I mean, if you can just get a clear glaze. Wise Owl has a nice clear glaze. I think. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure they do. I think they do. And you can mix it with a paint color. I don't know what the ratio is, but I would imagine it's very minimal. And you can make your own glaze. So there's really no end to what you can do. And that's the fun of painting. All right, it's expressive. And this is turning pinker by the second.
It is getting pinker.
I didn't even think about the metal, but that's exactly what's doing it. But that's all right. I'll show you, buddy. I'm gonna be pink, all right, and maybe green and blue and
I
orange
think
and
we had a
red.
chemistry teacher in here telling us how different paints work with different,
How they interact, and I can tell you what happened here.
what chemicals are in that paint that's going to make this paint react to that. And
What
blah,
should
blah,
I not
blah,
have
blah.
done? Sorry, though.
It's got little speckles on there. I'm like, why is there pepper in the paint?
But Heather picked that up yesterday, and she's like, "It looks like cookies and cream."
I know,
It
yeah.
definitely does. I agree.
I'll close that up for right now because
All
I
right.
spill things. It's one of the things I do.
That's all right. Oh, I just took some of the paint right off there, but that's cool. It's distressed.
That's right, Teresa. Show that pinky piece who's the boss.
I'm doing it. It doesn't even know what hit it. I don't even know what hit it, but we're gonna find out.
We're going to hit it, all right.
All right, so I'm pretty good and top coated. I'm gonna dry that. Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Hopefully it doesn't share the pink my way.
Great. All right, buddy. You're in trouble now. Let's see, and I don't know whether or not the top coat will stop any more pink. I would think it would. but it really won't matter. I'm going to try and cover it up with glaze, and hopefully we'll never be the wiser. No,
Little bristles.
no bristles.
I keep up with them, otherwise they're permanent.
Yeah, then you paint them into your piece, and they're there forever. I can't tell you how many times I've done that. Like to the point where I've primed and painted and top coated and then realized there's a damn piece of hair or something in the piece. I'm like, ah, nobody will notice. All right, yeah, the more I dry this, the pinker it gets. Oh, it's all good. I'm digging my pineapple and your fish. They're adorable.
They are adorable.
Nice and beachy.
Put them side by side so you can see how adorable they are.
I know. These are really taking no time at all to dry. They're really, really super quick. Great. Want to make sure this top coat is good and dry so that when I put the glaze on, it doesn't kind of reactivate the top coat and add moisture and make it a big muddy mess. You don't want that. So, almost.
Alright. There we go.
Woo, she's in there. All right, I'm gonna dry my other pieces while I've got the hot gun out.
That's it. You know, if the gun's out, you might as well just dry everything.
So I'll do everything in one fell swoop. And again, make sure you don't point this at anything specifically that can melt because these are no joke. They are not like a hair dryer.
Oh, look, I'm getting better.
Oh, that is better. Still see, we are branded for life from this thing. I think we each did them on a live. Did you do yours on a live or no?
There was a light, yes. Yes, yes.
You're good at just hiding the pain. All right, let me just dry my lid and this is all yours.
Alright, so I got this one dry, this one's dry. And well, I've got all the glazes. You want to look it over your
I put them over there because I was
Alright.
thinking only you were going to use them. But
You've got the black glaze, black walnut glaze.
cool. And what am I going to apply this with? I guess we could apply this with. Are you done with the top coat brush? Or no?
Yeah, I think I am.
All right, well, I'm going to just use the top coat.
But we probably don't want it green, do we?
Okay, I didn't realize that sat up on top like that. So
Apparently, you're gonna have to go
I'll
around
have to paint that here. If I get it on the live, if not, I'll definitely paint it. Well, that's the silliest thing ever. That's very, oh, all right. So I'm gonna just wipe this down a little bit.
clean up.
Let's see, buddy. You want to be all pink?
Some
I don't think
metallic
so.
bronze. Ooh, metallic bronze could be kind of interesting.
Ooh, that might be.
You might go with a metallic bronze.
That sounds cool. All right, I am just wiping this dry.
Metallic bronze sounds good, you guys, because, you know,
I think
I
think that's a great choice.
All right.
All right. Let's see what's happening in the world
Ready
of
to go grab another
glazes.
brush?
Oh, probably.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm off and running over it.
All right, so I'm gonna try and pick something to cover up this little pink nightmare. Do you know where that phrase is from, by the way? Pink nightmare.
No.
The Christmas Story, when he tries on his pink bunny outfit from his grandma or his aunt. It looks like a pink nightmare. Ooh, there is a color. These are all this. Oh, that's the metallic copper. That might actually be cool on there. And again, it's not going to cover the entire thing. The point is to apply it and wipe most of it back so that you're getting into the details. We're going to do it. It looks the closest to the pink. Switch this over here. How easy was that to get a brush? Oh, where did you get that from? You didn't go back in the bag.
No, I just grabbed, should I grab one of the chippies?
Nah, we're good. As long as you have something to apply it and then you have your rag to wipe it back, you're good. Look what I'm going to use. Metallic copper.
Ooh.
Because it's kind of close.
It's very close.
I mean, you
Gotta
want to be
blend
pink? Okay, you're going to be pink. All right, I need glasses for this, though.
All right.
I need glasses so I can see it.
Do colors down here.
Oh, okay, let's take a look. The glasses shouldn't really be used the whole time if you need them. All right, so here's what this is going to look like as you start to apply it. Boy, that just looks dopey. I didn't even realize I had to paint that down. Yeah, I'm going to paint that middle. No biggie. All right, so I'm just going to stick my brush in just a little bit at a time because I just want to see what I'm working with here. Let's see what you see. Just a little bit there. It looks like the whole thing's painted, but alas, it's not. Take my rag. It's a little bit wet. Ew, with paint. Hold on. There we go. I'm just going to wipe most of it back. Now it looks orange.
No, this one.
Does it look what? Bronze? It looks like brushed nickel or silver.
That'll work.
All right, and this.
Go ahead now.
It doesn't look bad though. Let's see, just a little bit off. Just enough to show it who's boss. And you can play around with glazes. You can put different colors. You can do glazes and wax at the same time. I was watching something. You'd be proud, Melissa, if you're still watching. I think it was Brushed by Brandy that she did a piece that had some moldings on it, like floral moldings. And she did a glaze, like in the low spots, a dark glaze, and then there were flowers and things, and she put like a metallic red wax then over top of like the flower petals. It was kind of like a Spanish inspired piece. Ooh, it looked really cool. I've never really seen the blending of wax and glaze like that, but you know, who knew? It's a thing.
You know, people just try everything. It's great.
I love it. I'm starting to get experiment more too, which I told that to Melissa, like this last table and chair set, it was challenging just in that it wasn't distressed. It was kind of straightforward, sort of like a perfect paint job, just, you know, keep it nice. And it taught me how to paint even better because I was kind of forced to. Is it not coming off?
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
You're okay. You might want to get this wet too. That'll help pull some off. Just dip and pull. Yep.
And pull and dip and pull.
Yep, it'll take, because again, you're on a top coat, so as long as you dried your top coat pretty good. And see, I'm also distressing as I go with the wet distress, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Learning live is just a little intimidating.
It is.
And now I'm just wiping everything off.
Okay, but see how it's getting in your crevices there and stuff? That looks pretty cool. All right, so this, you're starting to see, oh, that's way coming off. So what happened was, didn't quite dry this all the way. That's a little too much distress. Okay, little pink nightmare. You're starting to tick me off here a little bit, buddy. That's what they do. Oh, goodness. All right. I'm just going to wipe a lot of this off, but you can still see it in the cracks. But yeah, I'll definitely come through because it's a little too distressed. It actually doesn't even look distressed. It looks like, what the heck, she forgot to paint there. That's easy to touch up.
Is that a look?
I don't know. But I think, you know, like we talked about before, on the lives, we're doing things in the sake of time, whereas technically you need to let stuff sit in the times that it's supposed to sit, or you could have this happen. But you'll see all this when it's actually finished and good. Whenever nobody's looking and we fix it when we're off camera. I kind of like that. How that works? Yeah. There you go, Miss Sue. Just gotta keep wiping back. You might have been a little thick on it, but it's fine. It's good. You're good. You're fine. You're wondering, are you kidding? Does it look like that? No. So I think you're good. Here is what not to do. Okay, honestly, I'm annoyed with this one already. So I'm gonna let that sit there and just be
It's on timeout.
An icky thought. I'm not for you all, but for me, I'm letting it face the other way. I don't want to look at it. So I'm going to
paint something happy.
Yeah, I might just do the middle of that. That's gonna drive me crazy if I see that still. I'm gonna put this over here and paint my little middle portion. And I just keep longingly eyeballing my pineapple because he's super cute. Super, super cute. All right, so there'll be nothing to this. You're okay. It's just paint.
It is just paint.
And worst case, you give it a little rough sand
Give it some rough water.
and you try again. Yeah, exactly.
It's got an interesting look.
It might be the prettiest piece you've ever done. And you just sprinkle it. Oh, that's gonna be better. So anybody have any comments or questions about the hot mess that is Sue and I right now?
You know.
Did Melissa give up on us?
I don't know, Melissa, did you give up on us?
I mean,
Are they somewhere in the middle of Mississippi that they just
oh,
can't even talk anymore? Because
they got no service, no Wi-Fi. All right, I'm gonna dry a little bit.
all right, I'm just slapping it on. Right? Slap it.
Little
And
bits
wipe
at
it.
a time.
Slap and wipe. Slap and wipe.
Here you go. Make sure your rag is wet.
Stamp.
Or yeah, damp. All right, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. You got 2 cute pieces out of this. All right. Now, why that lid wouldn't just set down in there like a normal lid is beyond me.
That's how it is.
That's how I decided to do. And frankly, I don't think I'm going to put any glaze on this now that I look at it. I'm a little afraid. Also, I want to make sure that this top coat is dry, and probably 2 coats of top coat would have helped. But again, in the, for time, I'm just kind of doing what we're doing. That'll teach Melissa to leave us alone again.
I know.
There's this is dry.
No, what are you thinking? That's just.
I mean, it's actually kind of funky. And again, you just keep wiping back more and more. I mean, if you get it really wet, the top coat's going to keep your paint on. If it was dry, and it's going to take the glaze off. You could probably also clear wax over that, and that might move it a little bit. I'm just guessing there, but I bet you could.
I don't know.
I'm going to move this guy. Pink Nightmare. Oh,
All about the learning process.
hot mess. All right, so this one, yeah, I don't think I'm going to.
Slap it on.
I do not think I'm gonna, what the hell are you doing over there? I'm not gonna glaze this. I'm afraid, if I'm being honest. So I'm gonna give you a close-up look here. Of not my painted fingers. I don't know what you can see. Cute. And then the lid. Just a nice little, and it's heavy. So nice little trinket box. Please. All right, that is 2 down. I'm ready for the flow.
What exactly is the definition of trinket?
Trinket it? I don't know.
Trinket.
I'm just totally making crap up. I don't really know. Oh, I just dried the table. All right, so that's those 2. All right, buddy, you're just giving me that. I'm putting one more coat of paint over top of this. While you're doing that, how are we on time?
I have no idea. I was just thinking about what time is it.
Let's look and see. Are you guys done with us yet?
Is anybody still
I
there?
love layered waxes, glazes, and dry brushing. So do we, my dear. I can't tell where it says
A
the
lot of them
time.
somebody else is doing.
I have no idea. I can't tell.
I can't tell.
I don't know. But if you're tired of us, you can go. I don't play with it. I'm just painting right over top of this glaze. That is what's going to happen. And I'm just going to let it dry like it should.
Oh, yeah, it's a quarter after.
Oh, is it? Okay. All right. Well, thank God y'all stuck with us this long because, frankly, I'm bored with us.
You guys
Yeah.
are diehards.
Yeah, you really are. And we appreciate your support very, very much.
Just want to reiterate, I'm learning, so
She is learning, but she's beyond the learning stage.
you're all learning with me.
She's doing really well. So yeah, let me just do this real quick because that's gonna drive me crazy too. All right, there. I'll finish the rest of this off camera. I'm gonna put this down so I can address you eyeball to eyeball. Thank you very much for watching us. We appreciate it. If it was not for you all, we wouldn't be where we're at.
True.
Come on in and see us. Keep sharing us on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. We genuinely appreciate it. The
Like
support's
us,
been wonderful.
subscribe to us, do
Yes.
all those wonderful things that need to get done.
And if there's things you'd like to see, if there are classes you'd like to see happen, let us know. We are in the process of setting those up, and they'll be happening in the brand new classroom area in the back.
Which we'll go ahead. We're definitely gonna do a tour.
We'll do a tour on Friday. I think that'll be fun. And maybe even, like you said, tour the store. Melissa was talking about doing that at one point anyway. It'd be fun to do, have everything ready for the weekend. So again, thank you.
How do you
Doesn't look bad.
I mean, it's getting interesting anyway. I mean,
Yep, I like it.
I'm
It's a
gonna
learning
play with
process.
it. We'll get
Exactly.
some pictures up when it's all complete.
We will. If there's any products that you've seen us use here today that you are interested in, you can get them here at the store at Rave Home Collection or on our website, ravehomecollection.com. We have a DIY program, rewards program. If you buy 10 of any DIY product, whether it's paint, brushes, stencils, transfers, whatever, the 10th purchase, you get, is that still the same thing? You get a free, what size?
Pint?
It is a pint? Okay.
For now.
Okay. A pint of paint of any color, any brand. So that's pretty awesome. So thank you. We appreciate it. And we will see you back here on Friday.
This thing's melting over there.
I don't want to talk about the pink nightmare.
All right, I'm gonna.
Okay, you're gonna go over and get us ready to sign out.
Bye,
Miss
everybody.
Sue signing out. And we will see you on Friday for the fun. Thank you very much. Melissa, hope we did you justice while you're gone. Have fun thrifting. Peace out. See y'all Friday.